It's funny, I was looking over at my hammer. I was looking at my bowling balls a couple weeks ago. I realized most of my equipment is hammer, not for any real reason.
Back in the day, hammer was, they first came out with the black, and then they came out with the red, and then they came out with a blue one called the nail.
I think my dad still has it.
I had the nail forever. I liked the nail.
First one, bro? First one? First one? We'll get into this countdown. Oh, my brother.
Faster.
Hey, that was an interesting line. When you threw it, I thought, oh shit. Oh, man, it's staying there.
Faster, straighter. I mean, it was a great shot, but not something I'm going to be looking to duplicate.
Not something you're going to repeat?
No, not on purpose.
Like he's throwing the attention star, huh?
You ain't got to come this far for me. I'm good with this. We good?
Wait, that's all,
So, noticed anything about the conversation you had last night and your transitions?
Not yet. Not yet. But
make a move early over there.
Yeah, but I was actually not throwing the ball good. Or not true. I was throwing the ball fine, I was in the wrong spot. So I did move, but not like the second game and then move.
This was to get lined up originally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I understand.
And I wasn't really lined up in shadow either.
Right. Well, it'd be another NT. Yeah, but the reader's being weird.
It would matter if you had a regular strike, a no tap, and they changed it to a regular strike, because that could be worth extra money.
Yeah, because you only get it for no tap, no tap, no tap, no tap. That's interesting.
I actually think that's harder to do than to throw
Friend of mine way back used to be head mechanic here.
I think it's much harder to throw 5 no taps and 5 strikes.
Yes. You almost have to be throwing a good ball with the wrong foot.
Or either throwing it too fast, or you have to be doing something
Of course,
naturally off.
yeah. I used to have a slingshot that I used at paddock for the no taps. When I was having trouble, I'd swing to that, and I'd throw a lot of taps. And this guy would always say, well, it'd be nice if you could get a real strike. I said, well, this isn't a good ball for a real strike under these conditions. But it's a really good ball for getting a lot of good nicks and getting 90s.
So the last 2 shots I
And he
threw,
was shocked by that.
oh, it makes sense.
And I was playing it that way.
The last 2 shots I rolled were tighter and more inside than I want. And I probably need to move. I mean, they were flush. Or more flush than necessary. That was a move. It's a better shot.
Did you hit the way you wanted?
Yes.
Okay.
But it's only good for a no tap. Had I been bowling a standard tournament, I would have to. For this, it's
That's an interesting difference.
because you can be less perfect. Perfect. You can can be less perfect, and it's okay.
As long as you hit the pocket with it, you're good.
Some ain't. So what's interesting is for the high game, it says $100 for the seniors, and I have at least 2 of those. I believe it's a portion of the 300, and you split it however many people are.
So your 79 is 300 also with handicap?
Yeah.
Okay. I was hesitant to ask.
I get 26 pennies. But when I was here, however long ago it was, I had a 197, I had a 279, and it was a 298. So this one gets me over that hump.
Yeah, I wouldn't focus too much on the handicap, just
No, shoot a
best
good
ball.
game.
Huh?
Just shoot a good game.
Good, solid method each play. Yeah, if you throw a good solid shot, you don't really do much more than that. That's just, maybe you just deal with what you got.
Now it rolls to another game.
They show your miles per hour, but they show it so small that unless I have my glasses on and it's focused just right, I can't quite read it. Too small. That's weird that the reader's not reading them.
Well, here's the thing though. If I wasn't the honest guy, let's say the first one did it, I'm going up to the top and I'm
All right, bowlers, for your displeasure, we have the Raider game on for you guys. I know you can go from happy to sad real quick.
Great job. Staying nice and soft. Yeah, it kind of chooses when it wants to, kind of.
Yeah.
Well, there are a lot of noises in this place.
Oh yeah. A whole lot of shit going on.
A lot of noise.
Yeah. So, you know Sam?
Wes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other day he
Got
says,
his number in my phone.
the other day he says, do you bowl in any other houses?
Okay, listen up, tournament bowlers. We told you at the start, if you have 4 nines, you need to get myself, Tina, or Craig. Getting any of the staff members here at the bowl doesn't do it.
So,
Whoever it was,
do you
had
bowl
had
in any other
4
houses? Like,
nines. Start again.
no, just
You
less
need to get
tournaments.
Tina,
He
myself,
said,
or Craig.
I was like, well, why you ask?
Go to any
He
other
said,
staff member.
do they act
that
like it's a
doesn't do it.
disco at all these other places? Because he didn't like the fact that they're playing music and playing it loud and all of that.
Paddock has a machine, but the league rules can opt to have it used or not used. I don't know how they do that if you got 2 leagues and one wants and one doesn't.
And now, so for Delta, that is not a normal bowling center. A lot of places are like that. It is a family entertainment center.
Yeah, you're right. It is.
And I'm okay with that. Like, as long as I know what I'm dealing with, I can work around it.
Yep. far I'm the best thing like this place.
I bowl pretty good here. You get what you shoot more often than not. I think I bowled here 7 or 8 times. Other than when I was hurting, I bowled pretty good.
Well, I bowled in here and there, like a money thing where you get different points,
Gold
money for
pin or
different
green
things.
pin, all that.
And at the time, I didn't like it because I was throwing the ball so bad I was talking to it. And so my ball didn't do anything. Well, that's because I was throwing it so bad. It looks to be a pretty straightforward house.
Yeah. And they'll tell you, yeah, this isn't no shitty bolero. We take care of our stuff. They'll say that out loud.
Yeah. Yep, absolutely.
As they said, I guess it doesn't matter where you throw the ball, it's going to strike. I wouldn't go that far.
Well, contrary to popular belief, you still got to throw it decent. Whether or not you hit the target in the right line, that's another story. If you throw it decent, yeah, you got a good chance. I always said if I come out of the ball good, I'm okay. Because I can miss my target right and still have it tracked back.
Yeah.
Okay, going up on lane number 11 right now, we have our first 5-round shooter of the day. Today the pot is worth $1,000 and it will be split among all the people that started in the game with the first 5 rounds.
I was down here one day and a guy actually won it, but because it was his first time bowling here, he's only eligible for half. So they want people to come down and put in, not just come down and do that.
So it keeps the scammers away. Well, there's something to say for developing a following so that you can continue to do this.
100%.
Yeah, this thing's got a lot of stuff in it. It'd be worthwhile to come and bowl.
That was one of the loudest ohs we've had in a long time. But you'll still get a $100 consolation for having the first round.
That is so weird.
That it keeps giving me.
It just does what it wants.
Not just regular 8s, but splits on top of it.
Yeah, it's like, what? There's an adjustment to their eyes that they can do on
They said that, I asked the guy, he said when they put the cosmic lights out here, it messed up 3 of the lanes. Yeah, so it's like I guess a lane on that end, this lane, some other lane. Well, no, it does matter.
And it gave him a 7 instead of an 8. That's weird.
It's reading something back there specifically every time, no matter what.
And he's on a double, so that's a significant difference. Oh, crap.
Yeah, 4th and 5. This is a game right here.
They don't take a field goal.
4th and 5. This is a game. They're Oilers. They're their fight. They got to make this. That's a game.
Good try.
I just noticed their sign up there. We are open Thanksgiving Day. Really?
That guy there didn't give him anything.
Hey, Sonny!
fortunate.
Take somebody over, right? Somebody clean that mess up. Oh, he didn't even give him a spare. Yeah, automatically. Every time.
It's not very good.
Yeah.
You got to tell them, hey, you need to park one of your employees there.
Yeah.
Oh, he has been doing well.
Oh, okay.
He recently went up in Galway.
You did what?
Went up in Galway.
Oh, okay.
He's throwing 16.
Oh, geez.
Because he ranked weightlifting, so
Oh, yeah.
his strength is not efficient for him.
Right.
We were talking about he was asking me what I wanted, and I said, well, obviously, you don't have any trouble with speed or strength, so let's see what it does. We got some 16s that you need to go for him.
Yeah. Yeah, that late 15 right here, it'll be life for him.
Yeah,
Got a long time. I used to go 16. I like to work out
Everybody
on there. Yeah, you know. Yeah, I know. You got better pin ass and everything.
well, because the Bulldog didn't do anything, you needed that extra weight.
Yeah.
Then now the new stuff, oh my goodness.
Oh, yeah.
What a drastic difference to the game.
Yeah, when I was 14, I had my shoulder operated on.
I went down to 14
Yeah.
because of just getting so much older.
Right, yeah. I'm on 14.
And they hit like 20 pounds.
Right, yeah.
See, and I used to bowl a lot in the 70s and 80s. I had my share of good fortune. I bowled an 825 in 1975 with a plastic pipe knot on the wood line.
He was back there setting them up for you.
No, the machines were mechanical. But the oiling machines were not computerized.
And the score.
And the scores, you had to write the scores.
Right
in.
now,
When I started bowling at Uptown in '92 was the first time I bowled a league. They still had it where you had the projector screen.
With the yellow crayon.
Yeah, whatever you wrote,
Right.
it showed up on the screen. Little bad penmanship was up there and everything.
Yep. Yeah, my 800 had the crayon pen. And I bowled my first 300 in '73.
Oh, okay.
So I have an antique ring. It's 53 years old.
Oh, okay.
52 years old. And my 800 ring is 50 years old.
Oh,
It says ABC on it. It was free.
yeah. And now they want to charge you arm and leg more.
Gold with diamonds and gold with a ruby. My last one, it said stainless steel on it.
I don't even wear my ring.
Yeah.
It's sitting in the, it doesn't fit good. That's why I don't wear
Well,
it.
it only fits on my little fingers, and one fits good, and the other is a little loose. I'm a little weary about wearing them too much.
I actually need to take it and see if I can get it sized.
Yeah. Well, even if I have them sized,
You gotta get over the knuckles.
well, yeah, I've got this on the chain because if I put it on my finger, if I take my finger off to get my ring. Last time I had to have an X-ray, I almost took a finger off. Man, it was turning every shade of purple and all.
I bet.
I had it stuck right on that bone.
Yeah, and then after you try it for a while, now it's swelling up.
Oh yeah, I was using mayonnaise and oil and man, I was using anything and everything trying to get that sucker over that knuckle.
Now I'm warmed up. I gotta try to keep my temperature.
Keep you smooth and have you noticed you're throwing it faster? Oh, okay. I was just curious because you said you're warmed up. Yeah, when I bowled my 800, I walked down the house at a 224 ounce. 1975. That was something.
After I bowled here.
Yeah, when I was 21, I had the second high average in our town.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, they didn't have tournaments then. They didn't have all this stuff.
Yeah.
They didn't have any brackets, no
None of that,
tournaments. They had PCCB, PBA, and West Coast Bowlers.
They didn't give you a freaking mark.
Yeah, it's fun right now, but you do that in league, that's what I'm
Nice game, Jerry.
Ball just flattened out. He normally has a
Alan?
little more, but he normally has a little more hook on it, but it just
Well,
flattened out.
the way he releases it is all dependent on whether or not he gets it into the track.
Yeah, does it hit some drive?
If
Sure.
it doesn't hit any friction, it doesn't do anything. Yeah, this new equipment can do a lot, but
You still got to do your
you got to
job.
give it your part.
Yeah, you got to do your job. Am I the only one that hears that whistle?
No, I hear it. There's a weird. There's a whistle back here too.
Okay.
No, there's all kinds of weird
Well, the
noises.
whistling is a little disconcerting.
There's a lot of strange noises around here. I thought you were going to get robbed for a minute. I know you pulled the first one.
No, so I moved the board on that last shot.
What'd you do on the one that crossed over?
I just think I got out of it too funky and missed my mark inside.
Got out of it late, held on too long?
Yeah. And then on the shot after that, I moved the board thinking, let me correct that so I don't stay in it longer. But whatever. That's 3,300.
I realize. I did the math a little bit. 26 spins and 286. Yeah, that covers 300. You only need 14. You only need 14.
Yeah.
You had 12 extra to spare.
Yeah, and you can't donate them to the next game. Because I asked that question, like, what if you get way over your average? And on one game, said no, the max you can have on any game is 300.
Which
It's fair.
it's fair in that it does away with the really blatant stuff. Because there is no benefit for it.
No.
Okay. Now you gotta lock it back down.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
not anywhere but here.
Right. Right. Interesting looking ball going down the lane.
Yeah, that looks like an old house ball.
It
I
does.
wonder if you just pick one off the rack and then
Yeah, it's spinning too much to be a house ball though.
yeah.
It looks like a ball.
I've never seen anyone like that.
No. It looks like a ball from Delta, for sure.
Yeah,
With the stripe
it's like
in
a
the
house
middle.
ball.
Yeah. Well, for at least the first three brackets, I won all of them. I might have tied, but I won all of them. There's no way to lose a bracket when you shoot 300. So
How many brackets did you get in?
I put in $200. Yeah. I had a chance at 1,000.
Leoj?
Bet on myself. There you go, yeah.
I don't want to be land.
Well, here's the thing though. Yeah, I already won close to 500 for the first three, right? And just the rest was having game four. Because there's 1, 2, 3, and 2, 3, 4. This is my best. Even right now, if I didn't win another, I threw every ball in the gutter. This is my best month of wages from both.
You won more money than I ever have just in today.
So I won, the $1,000.
And I won a couple Northern California tournaments, but they weren't individuals, they were groups.
So 1,000 plus whatever I get today, plus the 360 that I'm going to split with my other team. We get paid later on this week.
Yeah.
That's a great month of bowling.
I'm duly impressed. Well, that was interesting. Geez, that lane has got a mind of its own. Jeez. That is bizarre. Wow. Hey, Robin is going to be mad that she didn't come.
You know what? She has never, but one time, been around for me to shoot good.
My wife didn't see any of my 300s until the very last one.
I was only seeing my first one.
My wife saw my very last one.
She's never seen a 700 from me.
That's the thing is that, even 700s, they used to have a 700 club. Can you imagine them having a 700 club now?
It'd be full of a whole lot of people.
They couldn't house enough. But that's how few that were thrown. Because they had a 700 club and I was in.
The first 700 I shot at the bowling center. And that was probably 08. And I shot 233, 235, 237. So I shot 17.
Even broke down with all my ailments. A couple of years ago, I shot 708, and I told Anthony, I said, and it wasn't a cheap one. He said, well, what do you mean by a cheap one? Well, I bowled 210, 230, 267 in that order. I got bigger and stronger as we went through. Really?
Yeah. I don't ever do that, or I rarely do that.
Well, what that tells me is your arm swing is real close to your body, which is
supposed to be.
It's supposed to be.
What's that? The first one wasn't a 9, I don't think.
No, it was a flush.
It's the
damn reader.
Yeah. And I am a very honest guy. should go look at my bracket.
Yeah, even
I'm gonna look at my bracket. I know I have an idea.
why?
I want to see if I'm tied anywhere.
No, you don't want.
I'm curious.
Okay.
There's somebody else in the seniors that got at least 200s.
You're in the seniors?
Not the super seniors.
Yeah. Well, this is 50 to 59. You earned that one.
Yeah.
50 to 59, 60 to 69.
Well, that is for the big senior thing. This one is this right here is I don't know what the so this one is 70 on up. Some of them have different ones.
Different one, huh?
Yeah, that's different.
So this isn't the one you're...
That's not for today. What's going on?
So you have at least one competitor.
Two. I mean, if I shoot good, I got two. I don't know what happens if there's a tie.
Well, that's pretty confident of you to invest as much as you.
Well, I figure, like I didn't know what average I would have when I came down here. I asked him one night. And I'm bowling pretty good.
You're going very good.
Not today, but just in general.
You're only limited, your hip is a potential, but you're only limited by what you feel as far as confidence within your hip.
And here's the thing though, tournament bowling is very different.
Oh, most definitely.
It's a very different level of
Most
concentration and competitiveness.
And the real here's where you got to tighten up.
For sure.
Get very clear in your mind what you want to do before you start.
100%. Way to go, Jerry.
Because you're getting fabulous results. But
Way to go, Jerry.
you have gotten some pretty good practice.
A lot of.
Well, just say,
Especially that first game.
just say you got a few good friends.
Especially that first one.
Yeah, your first 4 or 5 friends were kind of shaky.
Hey, they were
They were 300. Thank you.
Oh, you look weird.
Yeah, one thing you can focus on is do what you've been doing.
Yeah.
Because you've had nothing but success.
Yeah.
And that last ball was the only one I seen you throw that kind of got away and recovered.
Yeah. It definitely got outside of my comfort zone. Well, nobody